Hi guys, thank you for joining me for Miracles of Jesus. So today we're going to talk about Jesus's miracle in Luke chapter 5 verses 1 through 11. But before we get started, we always do our highs and our lows. So my high is actually that Father's Day weekend is coming up, and I'm looking forward to celebrating that with my husband. So giving him a nice Father's Day. And my low is probably just that I'm a little tired. That's probably my low today. So I encourage you to do highs and lows and prayers and blessings with your family as well, wherever you are. So let's start on our story. So one day, Jesus was standing beside Lake Galilee. And there were many people, and they were pressing all around him. They really wanted to hear what it is Jesus had to say. And there were some fishermen who had left their boats by the side, and they were washing their nets. They had been fishing all night long and had not caught anything at all. Not really, anyway. And Jesus then says to Simon, now we've already heard about where Jesus healed Simon's mother-in-law, so he knows Simon, or this isn't the first time they've met. So he says to Simon, hey, can you push off and go into the water? And then Jesus sits on the boat and teaches all the crowds of people. Because you see, the people were crushing in on Jesus, and it's really hard to teach that way. So he says, let's go sit out a ways. And then the people can sit on the shoreline and listen to what I have to say. So when Jesus had finished speaking, he says to Simon, take the boat into deep water. If you will put your nets into the water, you'll catch some fish. Simon, who has already seen Jesus' miracles, says to him, we worked hard all night long. We were trying to catch fish. We caught nothing. But if you want us to put our nets in the water, all right, we'll do that. The fishermen did as Jesus told. And they caught so many fish that their nets began to break. They had to call another boat over, their partners who they would fish with, and to help them get all the fish in. And there were so many fish, it filled both boats. The fishermen were all amazed at the amount of fish that were caught. And Simon Peter, when he saw what happened, he bowed down before Jesus and he said, go away from me, Lord. I am a sinful man. James and John, the sons of Zebedee, were amazed too. Those were Simon's partners. And Jesus said to Simon, don't be afraid. From now on, you'll be fishermen for men. And when the men brought their boats to shore, they left everything and followed Jesus. So this is a huge miracle, and clearly not a miracle that Simon ever expected. Even after seeing Jesus heal his mother, he still was pretty skeptical and didn't really believe that after pushing the boat out and fishing again was going to work. He was probably tired. It had been all night long that he had been fishing, and he was done. He had rinsed out and washed his nets. He was ready to go home. But instead, he's supposed to push off, put the nets in again. And Jesus, of course, provides this miracle of so many fish that they can't even fit in one boat. So what does this mean for us? So, again, if you can do anything, what do? Help your friends with their work. That's what Jesus did in this case. But it means a little more than just helping his friends with his work. So Jesus is then saying, it doesn't really matter what shape you are in right now. Simon was tired. He had worked all night. He probably didn't smell great. And he was really skeptical and did not really believe that this was going to work. Jesus still said, I'll take you just as you are. Come with me. Let's go tell people about this good news. Let's go invite people to feel God's love. Jesus will take you any way that you show up. That's good news for us. Let's end with prayers and blessings. Dear God, I pray that everybody watching this is able to pray and connect to Jesus wherever they are right now and however they are right now. Amen. Blessings to you. Kids bless your parents. Parents bless your kids. I'll see you guys later.